Hey there, Tim Peirce with the Peirce Group at Keller Williams Realty. I'm really proud to do my very first small business spotlight here at the Freedom Boat Club with Steve Sherman. Steve Sherman is actually the head of sales here and new membership at the Freedom Boat Club. He signed me up probably, what, 5-6 years ago,
yeah,
something like
that,
right? So Steve's going to tell us a little bit about the boat club. I love this club. It has gotten better and better every year. And it's one of the coolest ways to get out on the water and enjoy the lifestyle in Hilton Head without all the hassles of owning a boat. So without further ado, this is Steve Sherman. He's in charge of sales here, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the boat club. So Steve, why don't you, how many boats do we have in the fleet here?
Actually, now we have 32 boats between the Hilton Head and the Beaufort locations.
Okay, okay. And about how long do these boats usually last? Like, when do you turn them in? How often does that happen?
Yeah, great question, Tim. What we're doing now is we're rotating the fleet at a minimum of 3 years, and we're trying to whittle that down to about a 2.5 year rotation.
Okay.
So our members are always going to be on brand new or like new boats.
Okay, okay. So, and what do members do? How do they reserve a boat when they want to go out for the weekend, or what's that process like?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We try to do everything online. As you become a member, you have access to an online reservation system that's in the back office. 24/7, you're able to go into your back office, into the reservation system. You're able to select the specific boat that you want for the specific day that you want it.
Okay.
One of the big questions people ask me a lot is about availability, and this is where the reservation system makes it so easy, because you're able to go online, you're able to select 4 separate days, 4 separate boats, and lock those in. Once you lock in those 4 reservations, you're able to roll those going forward. And what I mean by that is as soon as you use one of those reservations, you're now able to go back into the system and add another one. As an example, and you've probably done this yourself, but as an example, you could book, for instance, this boat on Saturday, that boat the following Saturday, maybe one of the center console T-tops the following Tuesday, and maybe you want a party barge the following Friday.
Sure.
Well, there's your 4 days on the books. As soon as you use one, you just simply go right back into the system and add another one. And what's really nice about it is, in addition to having your guaranteed reservations, you also have the ability to pick up the phone every day and just call us and say, hey, what do you have available today?
Sure.
What we found, Tim, is that better than 90% of the time, same day, without a reservation, we can still generally get you out on keyword something.
Okay, all right, cool. So what would you say to somebody that's not a big boater, maybe never boated in their life, but really wants to get out on the water? What's that experience like at the boat club for them?
This is the simplest way that I know to have access to these beautiful waters. I've been a boat owner before. Many of my members who have come to us before, were previous boat owners, and you learn to appreciate what we do here, because literally our members just get to show up, get on their boat, go have their fun, come back in. They do pay for the gas, of course.
Sure.
But then they get to walk away. We have all of our dock staff that handles all of the cleaning, the maintenance, the insurance, the storage. Speaking of freedom, I hear the sound of freedom above us right now.
That's right. So yeah, one of the coolest things that I've experienced is, you get on the boat, it's gassed up, everything's ready to go, it's clean, you leave, you go out, enjoy the day, come back, the dock hands get you back and get you tied up, and they deal with all the stuff that boat owners hate dealing with, gassing it up, washing it down, all that stuff's a piece of cake. So one of the joys of being a boat club member. So just to wrap it up real quick, unless you've got some other things you want to add to the video here, but how does one become a new member of the club? What's that look like?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of different plans that we offer. We offer an unlimited usage weekday only and an unlimited usage full 7-day plan. After a one-time entry fee, we have affordable monthly dues ranging from, on the low side, as little as $249 a month up to $309 a month. And if you know anything about boats, ownership, and storage, you can't even store a boat really in this area for that kind of money.
Sure.
So it's very affordable. The only thing that you would pay in addition is, just like we've mentioned, is for gas on the day of usage. But you don't even have to fuel the boat. We have dock staff that handle that for you as well. It's very convenient, concierge style service. Literally, you show up, go do your thing, come back in and walk away. And just as a little perspective for people that may be asking the question, You do have the ability to use the club at other locations as well. When I started with the company 13 and a half years ago, we were club number 24 over in the Savannah location.
Yeah.
Hilton Head, I think, was somewhere around 31 or 32 when we added the Hilton Head location. But we've grown since then, Tim. We're now at 170 plus locations nationwide. And the way that works is you get unlimited usage here and at our Port Royal location, just south of Beaufort there. And you can also use the club everywhere else, 4 times per location per year. And one of the greatest things about it that I'm very excited about is that we're expanding into Europe this year.
Wow.
We're going to be opening France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and then we're going to circle back around to South Central America. So those are all locations that you'll be able to use as well. And again, 4 times per location per year outside of your unlimited Hilton Head and Beaufort usage.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest features. Actually, I've experienced this myself. My family and I, we go down to Florida every year. We go down to Anna Maria, and there's a couple boat clubs down in Florida, Sarasota and in Anna Maria as well. And it's a piece of cake. You go online, you submit the reciprocal request, and boom, you got a boat, and you can go explore, different areas without, having a trailer, a boat, a long distance, and so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. This was really helpful. And again, Tim Peirce with the Peirce Group at Keller Williams Realty. Hope you enjoyed the Small Business Spotlight. As always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions about the boat club, real estate, anything related. Thanks. Hey, Steve, so one thing we forgot to talk about actually is if people want to get in touch with you, how do they do it?
Simple. They can either call me or they can go online. The best way to reach me is by calling, and that telephone number is 843-682-2627, 843-682-2627, or you can reach me by going to www.freedomboatclub.com.
And that information will also be at the base of this video here, so feel free to reach out to Steve. He's a great guy. He'll take great care of you. Thanks so much for checking out my video.